Welcome back, guys. I am excited to have you here. If this is your first time here, this is Yu-Gi Smooth. Right now, they have a dual trial going on in Master Duel. Today is December 22nd. I think it goes until December 25th. I wanted to do a live duel first. That way, you guys can understand the pace. So sometimes, like you may see misplays and different things like that because everything is so fast paced. You have to hurry up. I beat burn decks. I beat. Obviously, this is going to be a Kashtira P.U.N.K deck, which that's like a tough deck typically, but because of the time restraints, it can't go into his full combos, and he's going to realize that here soon. So I put down a Gravedeeper's Trap Hole. I have a Max C. You see me toggling on really quickly so I can trigger my Max C on the draw phase, and I also have the back to the front, but that doesn't help. So my hope here is that he's not able to get enough pieces out to kill me in one turn, which is perfect when it comes to a Lair of Darkness deck. So Lair of Darkness definitely had to represent in this event. I wanted to showcase how Lair of Darkness can get all of his moves done in less than 30 seconds and dominate this festival. So I had a lot of fun going through it. I wish that they incentivized you more, that it was a whole festival of just 30 seconds and not just a trial. But he tries to go into his Punk stuff. I go ahead and cancel that out and deal him 2,000 damage. So obviously fun. And I have my Lilith in my hand now. I'm going to see what he's going to do. I think time is running down and he's trying to figure out like what do I do? I need to hurry up or whatever, because right now he's probably at like 10 seconds. He doesn't have much time. Also, if you are playing this mode, you have to make sure you change it to auto position. That way that it places your cards automatically, so you don't have to waste time clicking where you want it placed. I forgot to do that on this duel, and it was like frantic trying to hurry up. So right now he probably has like 5 seconds left, or like 2 seconds left, so he has to hurry up and end his turn. He doesn't even have time to go into battle. He has to hurry up and end. That's how quick it is. So I have a Super Poly, and I also have Call by the Grave. I go ahead and Lightning Storm though. I destroy both of his cards, and then I put down my Super Poly afterwards. I should have actually kept the back to the front in my hand. So if I wanted to use a Super Poly, I wouldn't have to get rid of my Lilith. But hey, I was rushing. This is rushing. This is intense. This is fun. I love this. I love this mode. If you guys are Lair of Darkness fans, I'm sure you're gonna love this mode as well. So I hit another Max C on him again. Hey, we're gonna have fun today. Let's see what you got. If you're going to run those super combo decks, you're not going to have a good time in this festival. You're going to have to run a deck that only takes 1 or 2 moves because, yeah, you're going to get timed out. You're actually going to see some duels today. After this duel, you'll see people getting timed out just because they can't get their plays out in time. So, he goes into his moves. He gets his Vistio out, which allows him to get another dragon. But like I said, time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. You don't have much time for a bunch of effects, a bunch of combos, so time is ticking for me, and I'm just responding. So he ends his phase. He probably had like 1 second left, so he hurries and ends because he realized he can't do anything. All right, so back on me. Your time resets, so you're back at 30 seconds. So now I'm going out. It's a fun duel, man. It's super fun. So I have Eradicator. I need my Lair of Darkness though. That's why I'm not putting Lilith down, just because I'm like, man, I gotta have my Lair of Darkness. If I don't have Lair of Darkness, there's no reason for me to put Lilith down, because then I'll have to try to recover her again. Even though I do have back to the front, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna run through it. So he draws. He's thinking. While he's thinking, like I said, he goes straight to battle. See how quick these duels are? Like, man, this is fun. I love this. It's not like 1,000 combos. It's like, yo, we're trying to get it in immediately. I love it. So main phase 2. He ends. He's asking me if I want to use Call by the Grave or anything. Super Poly. He doesn't put out another monster, so I can't use that. Finally, a Metaverse. Thank you. So I put down Metaverse. I'm going to put down my my Lilith, Lady of Lament, which I'm really excited. See, I almost messed up because I was rushing so fast. I was like, oh man, let me hurry up. And I still had time. But when that timer hits you, you're just like, oh, let me hurry up. Let me go. So he targets my card, negates my effects to the end of the turn, which is hilarious to me. I love when people negate the effects of Lilith, because now I am a 2,000 monster instead of a 1,000 monster, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So we're going into Metaverse now. Yep, I go ahead and turn a toggle on. That way I can activate it during the draw phase. I don't have to wait until, you know, it tells me the best time to do it. But I am rushing to get this done. Now, you see, I only have 25 seconds left on this turn that I can respond. So I go back to auto. All right, and I'm just waiting to see what he's going to do. If he's going to try to combo or if he's just going to try to attack. He tries to attack. Cool. So I hit him with Eradicator. I could have done Lilith, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to hit him with Eradicator instead. That way I can destroy his spells. And I know he has the other Bestial in his hand. So he's probably going to try to bring that out, which he does. Alright, so I have Call by the Grave, and I still have Back to the Front. So, you know, I just let him go ahead and bring this out. Alright, so I destroy his Swords of Revealing Light and his Raigeki. And all spell cards he's going to draw from now on. I could Super Poly, I thought about it, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to tribute myself, and I'll take the 2,500 hit, because, you know, I still have 3,000 left. And I have Back to the Front to bring myself back, so at least if I'm going to get destroyed, I might as well get something. This is when I was rushing. I would never pick an evenly match, but I was just trying to hurry up and get done. I had 5 seconds, so I just clicked whatever was there. And then I ended up getting evenly matched, and I was like, dang it. I would have at least wanted an imperm. But, you know, hey, you're moving. So you can see the excitement with this, man. It's just fast paced. You don't have to worry about waiting for 30 minutes for a turn. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So he has 3 monsters. I was thinking about going and changing my setting right there, but I was like, I don't even have time to do that. I should have done that before. Changing the setting to where it can automatically place the cards for you. So I go ahead and Super Poly immediately. I would have done it after I did Back to the Front, but if I would have done that, then, you know, he would have had the ability to just send my card to the graveyard because it's a special summon. So I decided to, and I had my trigger off right now, which messed me up because I could have Called by the Grave, but, and that's what I was looking to do if you see me trying to click Call by the Grave, but I had it off so it didn't trigger and it didn't allow me to, you know, banish him so I can negate his effect so I can keep my monster. So I was like, well, that sucks. I was like, no matter, I'll just Back to the Front. I'm gonna bring my my Lilith back, and then I'll just tribute off anything that he does. All right, and put my and then I end my turn. 14 seconds, 16 seconds. We're gonna be able to get a token. Then it goes back to him. 30 seconds. What you got? What you got? IG Knight Champion. Okay. So, waiting to see what he's going to do because I know he has that Kashtira. Boom, he brings out a Kashtira, so immediately I go into tribute it before I can do anything. And obviously, to activate my effect, that's the cost, is a tribute. So I can always activate it and get rid of his monster before anything. And then while I am selecting my cards, I hurry up and pick some. All right. And he ends his phase, and then obviously, you know, he's gonna get a token for his cooperation. So I appreciate that. Lair of Darkness, we appreciate you for cooperating today. I had to make sure Lair of Darkness represented in this, you know, in this new dual trial because, you know, we can dominate. I go into battle phase, and then I activate my effect just in case he does anything. You know, I want to save that. So I tribute, and as soon as I tribute, I go into hurry up, select some stuff. Now while I'm doing this, he is over. He scoops. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that, but that shows you the pace. So everything else I'm showing you, I'm going to break it down and going to explain it, but it's going to be a replay. So the first one was really live, like I was doing that in real time. So you see everything, you see the timer and everything. But this is the same exact mode. It's just that it's a replay, so you're not going to see the timer and stuff and how quick paced everything was. It's like everything's kind of is different in this. So I have Lair of Darkness, I have Metaverse, I have Lady of Lilith, I have my Darkest Diablo in my hand. So what Darkest Diablo is, if I tribute a dark monster, one of my dark monsters, at any point, I'm able to special summon it from the graveyard or the hand. So it's great. So I go ahead and tribute myself. And the reason why I tributed myself there is because I knew I still had a normal summon. I could bring out Lilith again. So that was the only reason I did that. Then I bring my Darkest Diablo because he's special summoned. He goes into Super Poly, which, you know, hey, I didn't expect that, but that's what he had. So then he goes into Starving Venom. And then for me, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm just going to put my Lady of Lilith down. Or my Lilith, Lady of Lament down. And then I got my my field spell, the Lair of Darkness, just an extra in my hand. And I can't activate my Lilith's effect now because I've already used it once, so which is fine. So we end our turn. Like I said, you only have 30 seconds, so it's fast paced. He tries to go straight into it. I go ahead and tribute him off. His card isn't destroyed, so his effect doesn't activate where it destroys all monsters on my side of the field. I get Gravekeepers with my effect. Alright, he brings out Kashtira. Kashtira is very splashable. So, obviously, you know, I'm going to just tribute him off before he gets a chance to do any effects. So, oh, you know what? Nope, I went ahead and Super Poly because I ended up getting a Super Poly in my hand, so I went ahead and put out my Predaplant, my Trifecta Predaplant. I know it's not actually called that, but that's what I just called it. So you see I attacked, and then right after I attacked, then I use my tribute. So I can get rid of his Guardian Slime. So he's not able to go into more raw things. Now I use my Gravedigger's Trap Hole, so he's not able to get another raw piece. 2,000. Alright, so now we're going into his turn. Like I said, you only have 30 seconds. He tributes everything, but since one of my dark monsters was tributed, it allows him to bring my Darkest Diablo back out. I hit him with Eradicator, which allows me to tribute one monster inside the field and I destroy all spells. I see he only has 2 Raws in his hand. So 2 Winged Dragon of Raws. Like I said, this is fast paced, so we're going. He gets 4 tokens because he tributes 3 of my monsters, and then I tribute 1 of his, so he gets 4 tokens from Lair of Darkness. I get a Lightning Storm, which is great if you're going second, and not so much otherwise, but Darkest Diablo's effect allows me to tribute 1 dark monster on the field, and then make him return 1 card from his hand to the top or the bottom of his deck. So I do that, I go to Ice Dragon's Prison, just so I can get rid of more tokens faster. Alright, so now I got 3. He still has a Raw in his hand, I know. Now he's drawing a Max C. I know that because Eradicator lets you see every card they draw for the next 3 turns. It destroys all spell or traps depending on which one you select. So now he ends his turn. Alright, I get a Call by the Grave. I go ahead and tribute 1 of his tokens, makes him return something. And I go in with an attack here. So now we're going to get him down to 1,000 life points. He goes in for a Max C. I could have kept the Call by the Grave, but I just didn't expect him to even have the Max C in his hand, honestly. But he gets his Winged Dragon of Raw back. He draws Ancient Chant, but Eradicator gets rid of that. So that is pretty much a wrap for him. But I appreciate him being a good sport. So I'm gonna draw. I could go into other plays, but instead I don't want to waste his time or mine, so I'm just going straight in for the kill. And then plus I only got like 20 seconds, so that's the end of that one. Lair of Darkness is dominating once again. And I did a bunch of duels like this. I mean, I played burn decks where I beat them. I mean, it was a lot of fun. So we're gonna go into this one. It's the 3rd duel. We have 5 duels total. I'll put down my Super Poly and then I put down my Death's Tornado. So I ended up playing another Raw player. I guess people feel like Raw is a great deck to use when it comes to a speed duel, which it may be. You know, it's a quicker combo, so it makes sense. And you're able to tribute 3 monsters with the spear mode, so I can see it. So I still don't have anything. I have Lilith in my hand, but I'm not going to put Lilith down because it can get destroyed and I can't bring it back, and it's, you know, I wouldn't have another way to get it out quicker. So I just always just keep it in my hand unless I have Lair of Darkness out most of the time. So if you see me doing that, that's the reason why. And I'll just kind of gauge it by that, especially if I have 8,000 life points. So he puts a card down face down. I got Lair of Darkness finally, so now you'll see me go ahead and put out my Lilith. I go in for the attack, and now I'm able to tribute it because it's face up, and so that means it's a dark monster now. All right, so I get back to the front, and then I'll give him a token for his cooperation. Oh wait, it's my turn, my bad. I get a token for his cooperation. I love that. So I have a Super Poly in my hand. I go ahead and hit Ice Dragon's Prison because I can't actually tribute him because I have no back row available. So I had to get rid of one of my traps so I can have back row available. Or else you can't tribute a monster. So. Alright, so I'm just going to go in for the attack. He's going to bring out his Guardian Slime. I am going to just tribute it. And then go in for another trap. And then I can go ahead and attack with my token to get another 1,000. But I had like so much fun on doing this. I was like, man, I have to do this video. I just uploaded another video on Blacklustre Soldier, so if you haven't checked that out, check that one out. But this is one I had to do because man, it's just so much fun, and it's Christmas time, so I wanted to definitely come with the goods, and I had to represent for Lair of Darkness. So he goes into his plays. I wait until he gets all 3 out because I know he's going to get 3 out. Once he gets 3, I hit him with the Super Poly, and I go ahead and bring out my Freda Plant Trifecta. Alright, so now we're cooking. And then this is one of the things I love about my my Dust Tornado card. It allows me to destroy spells and traps on his turn. Heavy Storm Duster, I always call it Dust Tornado. I guess it's like an old school thinking. But it allows me to destroy it on his, and then the only like fault, quote unquote, is, and then he just scoops. Because time. Actually, he doesn't scoop. Time limit hits him. Time limit hits him on that one. He doesn't scoop. He just doesn't have any more time. So, this is the 4th duel. Here, I have 3 Super Polys, which is insane. I don't know if someone can put in the chat, like, what are the odds of getting 3 Super Polys in your hand in a deck of 40? That's crazy to me. But I'm playing Thunder Dragon, and in this duel, actually, he loses because of time limit. Because he tries to go into too many combos, which is hilarious. But it just shows that people just don't know how to play without doing 1,000 combos. They can't play within the realm of 30 seconds well. So yeah, he goes into his Colossus. I think this is like banned somewhere, like CGG or something. I don't know. But he goes in, he hits me with the attack, no problem. I can't Super Poly because I don't have 2 monsters on the field. So hey, we keep going. I get my Imperm, put an Imperm down in my turn. Hope for him to get another monster on the field so I can Super Poly. He does. He goes into this. Then he was able to get another one out. So here I Super Poly, and I think this is where the mistake is. Comment below if you feel like you agree with me on this. I feel like I should have waited until he got the other dragon out, the one that gets brought out because of the white dragon. And usually he gets the black dragon out. So I should have waited for that and then going into my my triple. That way I could have, stopped one of his extra deck monsters from getting special summon. But comment below if you agree with me on that. That's when I was looking at it, I was like, man, I should have definitely waited. But, no matter. So he goes into it. He's doing Thunder Dragon things. Then he brings his Colossus right back out. It's still weaker than me, though, so I know it can't hit over. I have an Imperm, so what I'm thinking now is I know his effect is he can't be destroyed by battle. Or he'll just banish a card from his graveyard. So instead, I just Imperm him. I get Lair of Darkness out, and then I go in for an attack. Like I said, this is only 30 seconds, so you gotta think quick. You don't have a lot of time. I know that card's gonna keep recycling itself. But at the time, I felt like that was probably the best play. Outside of, like I told you earlier, Super Polying 3 targets instead of just 2, and so he tries to go in. This is where he kills himself, because he tries to go into all these different plays. So he's hitting the Super Poly. He's trying to shuffle some stuff. Now he's waiting for this activation. He probably has like 10 seconds left at this point. And me, I still have back to the front, so I'm fine. I'm just gonna put out another monster. I'm not gonna get killed here. In my mind, that's what I was thinking at least. So he gets to 2,700, and he gets to 2,500. So now that's 5,200. He could have just went in straight for attack at this point, but he doesn't. He keeps going. He keeps going. See, and this is what I think that's what kills him at this point. Yep, that's it. Time limit win. Thank you, combo players. Lair of Darkness wins again. All right, so we're on to the next duel. You'll see I have skill drain. I have my Lady of Lambeth Alice, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her in defense mode, skill drain, and then call by the grave. Quick, I did that probably in like 5 seconds. So we go into its time. So it's a lot of like gimmicky type decks, which I have no problem with. It is what it is. Like nurse burn type decks that you're going to play because you don't have much time, so they're going to try to hurry up and kill you as quick as possible. So Time Maiden, I go ahead and call by the grave that. He brings out the one that basically when I draw a card, I'll take 1,000 damage. So in my mind, I hit him with skill drain, but if I had to do this over, I would have just hit lightning storm. But like I said, it's time sensitive, so it's very quick. You have to go quickly. You don't have much time. So it's kind of like, hey, it is what it is. So I tribute off that, and then also I would have been able to get my effect, but hey, it is what it is. We keep going. So he doesn't have any effects right now, so I can attack him without doing any damage to myself or whatever the Time Lord effect is for this particular person. So he hits Harpy's Feather Duster. I go ahead and go with Max C because I know he's going to bring out something. He's Time Lord, so he's going to special summon something, I assume. Alright, and then I go ahead and tribute myself because whatever he's going to do, I know it's not going to be good, and I have another Lilith in my hand, so I'm able to go to I get Meta Verse, but then I get Lair of Darkness again anyway, so I'm like, oh, it is what it is. So I go ahead and tribute off his monster, and he realizes I'm just going to keep doing that. So he scoops, and yeah, we go ahead and take that one. So a lot of fun, guys, a lot of fun. If you guys aren't in this if you guys haven't logged on to Master Duel today, definitely log on. Definitely use Lair of Darkness. This build is crazy. I love it. Like I said, if anything, I may change. I don't know. If you had to take out something and add something else in, I'll probably take out the Lady of Lambeth, the one that you need 3 or 6 traps and it kind of recycles your traps for you. I would take that one out and put something else in that's a little quicker. Maybe an Ash Blossom, especially if you're running into a lot of lab. I would definitely put that in to help. But overall, man, it was so much fun, and I just love anything where Lair of Darkness gets a chance to shine, and it just kind of shows you that. Comment below what you guys think. I actually made a poll on this, but what modes do you feel like should be permanently added to Master Duel? Like, I would love for this 30-second duel type thing to be permanently added. I would have a ton of fun in this. But that's me personally. Would you guys have a lot of fun in a type of environment like this, or Edison format, GOAT format? I saw someone comment and say something about like a dice roll coin flip format, like just different themes to make the game more fun and enjoyable, to do different things, as opposed to like the casual mode really isn't casual. You're basically playing the same type of people that you're playing in rank, and then in casual, people basically just scoop faster if it isn't going their way, and you're still playing the same Kashtira, Labyrinth, P.U.N.K, like that type of stuff. So let me know, comment below which ones you would love to see, just out of curiosity. And yeah, man, I had a lot of fun. Make sure you subscribe and you comment, and you like this video, man. We try to get this video up to 100 likes. I'll definitely do another Lair of Darkness video for sure. So y'all hold it down. Peace.